Fix my brightness. This is a cool shot right here. Wow. Oh, this place is awesome. What is that giant golden baby thing? Oh my god. Is this a 24-hour restaurant? Japan really goes above and beyond with their like food displays. Wild. Let's walk down that side. I know, guys, if you're watching, lurking, I know, Mr. Sin during the day. What? It's crazy. Yeah, nightlife stream around the daytime. What is going on here? But I figure the weather is nice. It's been raining the last couple days, so might as well just come out and enjoy the sunshine. Ooh. Shinsekai. Is it Shinsekai or Shinsekai? One of those. Oh yeah, up here across the street is a zoo, apparently. That's cool. What is it called? Tennoji Zoo. Tennoji Zoo. Hey, Noah Davila, what's up, brother? I know I'm up early. It's a beautiful day today. Wanted to get out there and explore a little bit. How you doing, man? And this spot is really cool. So they got the zoo right across from Shinsekai. Alright, let's go back this way. I've been through here like at night. It was very quiet, nobody around, everything was closed. I figured it probably looks awesome during the day. Everybody out and about, stores open and whatnot. Foghorn, what's up, man? Good, this watch sexy bar at beach. What? Sexy bars at the beach today? And Yogi Foghorn, what's up? Hello. How y'all doing? Oh my god, they got like so many fried foods. Like tempuras and... I can lose my mind over here. Stay at the beach for a couple hours. Oh, that's cool. Before stream, before work. Nice. Tell him Mr. Sin says hi. And I'm walking around Osaka. Yeah, I gotcha. It's a little windy, guys, so I apologize. A little bit of the wind. You know. I wish I had true unlimited data like I did in Thailand, where they don't throttle me. So that's why we're at 720. Is that like a day club or something? Marusa. Huh. Oh, I could go for something to drink. Yeah, they good people. Oh, of course, I know. They had like this lime. No, not lime. It was like a lemon soda or something. It was amazing. I think it was called like CC Lemon. 210 yen for Red Bull. Whew. Man, I missed the prices of Thailand for sure. But I'm digging all the beautiful Japanese girls. So I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for joining me on this rare but occasional day life stream with your boy, Mr. Sin. Super cheap, yeah, it is. I know, I love Thailand. I'm trying to get, you know, I could see myself maybe going back longer term or visiting more often, you know, but I just got to get out there, experience new things, new exciting things. And Osaka's pretty legit. Here, let me show you guys the tower real quick. I got a pretty good shot of it right here. Boom. I think it's crazy. Oh, yeah. So very cool. Haven't gone up there yet. I might at some point. Probably not on stream, but take some pics for the gram. But we'll walk around, you know, have a good time. So I love to go, but I get in trouble at night, yeah. There's definitely lots of trouble to be had at night over there for sure. I mean, I've certainly gotten my fair share. Yeah, let's walk up and down each street, check out all the spots. This totally blows my mind. Even when I was in Thailand for like almost a year, going out during the day, I'm like, couldn't even recognize some of the places. So, One good thing about Japan compared to Thailand is it smells way better here in Japan than Thailand. Lots of sewers and things like that in Thailand. Also, I like Japanese food a lot more than Thai food. Man, all these streets and alleyways are just so cool. Nighttime is definitely like Blade Runner-esque. Like things I found I can't even say, but I respect them for it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me know over on the Discord if it's like that serious. If not, no worries. Ooh, wow, let's walk through here. What is this? See, it's all the stuff you can find, random. Show me now, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll check it out over on the Discord. All the cool stalls and stuff with the food. Very, very cool. Very personable too. You get to sit and chat with the owner and, you know, or at least the cook, the chef. All these little stalls. It's kind of crazy that so many of them are closed. I don't know why. Maybe it's still COVID related or something. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, they're taking a picture with the face through the thing. That's pretty great. Awesome. Mr. Sin might be a day and night life streamer. Who knows? Cool little markets and shops. It does kind of remind me of Thailand though. Over there they got like huge markets. You guys know. If you've seen my streams before. Like walking around the night market. Very cool. Something smells good over here. They got like cuts of meats and stuff like that, fish. Hey, Melissa's eating. How are you? Wow. Yeah, it's a daytime. Yeah, good day, right? It's kind of funny, right? Yeah, accepted request for Discord. Okay. Oh, very cool. Yeah, Mr. Sin walking around during the day. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild. It's been known to happen though. It'll happen probably more and more longer I'm in Japan. And they have, I think they have shawarma over here, kebabs. Yeah, they sure do. Japan is very orderly. Yes, but also at the same time, not really. I went to Don Quixote earlier, or the other day actually, and like, no, like organized chaos for sure. But I guess overall, you could say that. Very organized, orderly. I just say now they make their money. No, Davila, you lost me, brother. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Oh yeah, it is Shinsekai. There you go. Yeah, at night all the lights come up. It's really cool. I took some pictures for the gram. Hey Tasso, what's up, brother? Donkey sells a bit of everything. They really do. I went in there, I found some beard trimmers. Looking real fresh now. You know, it's not down to here, you know. But I'm letting the mustache grow out and up here grow out a little bit. I like it. It's like, you know, rugged, but not too rugged. And thank you for the follow, Sarb. I think it's my first time seeing your face in the daylight. Probably for a lot of people. I mean, I am nightlife streamer. I let my hair grow out a little bit. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I like to keep my beard lined, you know, mustache trimmed, not like hanging over the lips. But I kind of dig it. I'm kind of digging like a little, oops, like a little bit of the rugged look. Trimmed up the beard a lot. I cut like 3-4 inches off actually. But yeah, so now you know the face, Tacit, the face of your chess rival slash not really a rival. Maybe nemesis slash not nemesis. The guy who almost beats you. The face of the guy that keeps almost beating me. Yeah, hey, you know what? Really, I think what it is, you know, I'm just like kind of just under your level, but playing me makes you better. So, and me as well, honestly. We're like two swords sharpening each other, you know what I mean? If I put as much time into chess as you did, I'd probably be up there as well. My nemesis is the guy I beat twice. Called me a pussy for not rematching. Got us both banned. Wasn't he 1400, you said? Or was he actually up higher, 1800? Ooh, 100 yen vending machine? I hope they got that lemon drink. Thank you, Gus Smith, for the follow. Welcome in. Dude, vending machines everywhere. I freaking love it. No, they don't have the lemon. They got some ginger ale. Huh. If it's your first time joining the stream, guys, my name is Mr. Sin. I am the Don Boss of the Syndicate, IRL nightlife streamer, but we're taking a walk on the wild side today. We're out during the day. Day life today. So you'd beat me if I played a lot, I think. He was ranked 1700. Oh, okay. I feel like if I stepped out of like kind of the normal traditional move sets, like the expected moves for certain situations, especially opening book moves, if I stepped out of that kind of comfort zone, I might be able to shake things up enough for you to make a blunder and I capitalize and it's GG. You know what I mean? You talk about COD? I've played COD. I'm a gamer sometimes. I got a gaming channel. If you guys hit exclamation point socials. But I really don't play all that much. And especially out here with the internet at my hostel, I can't really game. Honestly, if you practice enough to play faster, you'd beat me. Yeah. But I don't really... See, and that's the other part, is if I cared enough. You know? I enjoy chess. But it's not... And like pool and golf. I enjoy those as well. But not enough to really put time and effort to get better at it. I feel like if I got better, I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much. Does that make sense? You have a better understanding of the actual game than I do. I just adjust better than you do in the clock is sharp. Oh yeah, clock is not my friend. 30-minute games are like my minimum. 24-hour games are nice. Duke Dusty, my second time catching your stream. Normal time is hit and miss with my schedule. I just watched the content on YouTube. Well, thank you, brother. Welcome in. Here, let me say hi. Thank you for checking it out. This isn't really even my normal time. You know, I'm a nightlife kind of guy, but it's a beautiful, clear day out here today, so I figured why not go around, check out the spots. And yeah, Japan is too beautiful to just stay in all the time, or just go out at night only. 30-minute games are 5-minute games on your clock. Yeah, not for me. I like to run them down. I can go sub 5 minutes on a 30-minute game. As in, like, I can run a clock down to 5 minutes. Ooh, there it is. Is that it? CC Lemon. It doesn't look like it. It's pink. Is it pink lemonade or something? I don't know. Maybe. Are you try nightlife later on? Yeah, I might later. Hey, Street Dog, what's up, brother? 11 series, how you doing, man? Nice to see you, Battle. Welcome. We're walking around Osaka Shinsekai area by the observation tower over here, checking out the like markets and stuff like that. Welcome in, guys. Nice seeing you. I know. We've been talking about it. Crazy Mr. Sin during the day. But they got the like torii gates and shrines and stuff in here. That's cool. I don't know if it's disrespectful to record it and stuff, but yeah, Street Dog. Nice seeing you, man. Welcome in. We're just chilling, walking around, enjoying the clear, nice weather today. So, I just got back from the bar. LML finally caught you in Japan. Nice. Hope you had fun at the bar. Seems fine. A bunch of streamers just go in and record. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I'm still pretty fresh, so getting used to it. Yeah. A year in Thailand, I'm still learning a lot there. But over here, my big thing is I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be one of those typical gaijins, you know what I mean? Nobody ever says anything as long as you're not being loud or touching random stuff. True. I have noticed that. When my sound alerts go off, you know, the ones that are like, oh yeah, like stuff like that. People look at me. I don't want to end up like that one guy. That video, he was on the train and playing the loud music and almost got into fights with people. Yeah, no thanks. Back to normal. I start stream again. This is drugs. You mean you're addicted to streaming? Is that what you're trying to say? It's really fun. I enjoy it. You know, it gives me some more stuff to do and I get to talk with awesome, interesting people from all over the world. But yeah, guys, I don't have my second phone out right now, actually, but check out Street Dog, streamer as well in Thailand. I met him on Soy 6. Really cool dude. And yeah. Yeah, I got you, Street Dog. I did a couple of private streams, IRL, and honestly, I get why people are addicted to it. Yeah. It can be addicting. I really enjoy it. I wouldn't say I'm addicted. I mean, I used to be a substance abuse counselor, so addiction is kind of a strong word people like to throw around. Stars on Lou. W. Thank you, welcome. If you're saying the stream today is a W, not an L or an F, then thank you. That's what they're all saying. Then 8 months in, they can't stop. True. Yeah, and you follow them. What am I in? I think I'm a little over 7 months now. Yeah, I have been kind of disappointed, honestly, lately with all the weather. You know, inclement weather. I want to go out and stream tomorrow. Tacit and you guys gonna be doing a collab with Hazu again. That'll be really fun. She's great. She's great to hang out with, party with, and stream with, obviously. I'm addicted to tacos. I could see that. There's a taco place right next to my spot I'm at. I get quesadillas. Tonight I might get tacos from there. They have like chorizo ones too. Oh, with the water guns and over in Thailand for Songkran. Yeah, it can get pretty insane. I haven't been to Thailand during a Songkran festival, but I've seen the videos, and yeah. I watched a bit of Boyfly stream, was it last night, I think? And yeah, his phone and stuff was almost getting wet. I can't even get my gimbal wet. That's why, like, if it's even drizzling or any kind of precipitation outside, I'm not going. I can't risk losing all my stuff. Hot ladies in the bikinis, yeah. Keep your mouths closed, that's true too. You know, imagine if they had a Songkran festival like in Mexico or something, and the water there, you know. Yep, I believe it, Tacit. I believe it 100%. Yeah, Brazil. They have some in Brazil, or are you just saying, like, imagine there too? That'd be wild. Bro, some of those water buckets aren't even tap water. What are they? That kind of scares me. Yeah, it'd be crazy, I'm sure. I have no idea, but after all the water being thrown around, is clean water? Yeah, that's true. They had a fire truck going? Wow. Can you imagine that? Getting just pelted by a fire hose. Oh, there it is. There's the lemon. The lemon drink. This one. Yeah. Hey, Juggernaut, what's up? I mean, even the tap water isn't true, but that's also true. Buckets of piss. I hope not, dude. Okay, 100 yen. So I've been keeping all my coins in like a Ziploc bag when I was in Thailand, but since I came to Japan, I had to like upgrade. And I saw this at Don Quixote, and I was like, it's a little chicken in an ice cream cone. And it kind of made me laugh because it reminds me of like Hazu a bit. Ice cream coin purse, yeah, that's right. So let me get 100 yen out real quick. Get a little lemon drink. Did it work? Yeah, it worked. Okay. Alright, now I just gotta put it away. It's actually it's really cool, really cute little coin purse or whatever, but it's not all that great for holding coins. The capacity is not that great. Ah, there we go. This thing is delicious, guys. I love citrusy stuff. Some of it was a bit muddy. Oh god, I hope not. Can you imagine that? Songkran getting launched at you like muddy water. Or at least you hope it's muddy, not any other kind of brown. Yeah, this area is really cool. So hold on, let me set this down here. Open it up. Boom. That's how we do it. Alright. So cheers, guys. Got my lemon drink. I don't know, follow Arissa YouTube, but it's a funny video she made when she ran into a light pole. That's kind of funny. Arissa's so ditzy sometimes. She is just an absolute gem. Great character, great person. Absolutely hilarious. Oh my god, that's so good. Lemon. 28 lemons worth of vitamin C. Yeah, I don't want to think about that. It's a good celebration, great celebration. Yeah, hey. CC lemon is addictive. Dude, I know. I had it a couple days ago. And I've kind of been looking for it. There isn't any in the vending machines near my place. But it's so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I show now. True about her. Yeah. No, it's true. She is. She's a gem. Definitely one of my good friends I met out there. Really lucky to have met her. And we're really like all the ladies at Sexy Bar over there. Did I go down this street? So you plan on staying a few months in Japan and moving on? Well, the plan is to stay in Osaka 3 months because I get a 90-day entry stamp with my visa thingy, with my passport, you know, 90-day entry, no visa. So I'm gonna stay in Osaka probably like 3 months and then maybe bounce over to Korea, check it out for a little bit, maybe a week or two, and then come back over to Japan again for another 90 days. But I'll go up to Tokyo this time and stay in Tokyo for like 3 months or so. And then it's back to Las Vegas, my hometown, Sin City, Mr. Sin from Sin City, for TwitchCon 2023. So I think that'll be really cool. Yeah. If that answers your question. Oh my god, it's so good. Dude, CC lemon. Whew, I love citrus too. Dude, I was talking about how much money one could make with vending machines like all up and down Soy 6 or Walking Street. Dude, like selling like all kinds of stuff. I think it'd be fucking insane. You know, stuff that they don't have in the bar. I think you'll have more fun in Tokyo. You know, I'm thinking that too. I'm digging Osaka. It's super chill. I haven't been to Osaka Castle yet. Uh-oh. Are they throttling me yet? Hey, Melto, what's up, brother? Probably 20 bucks. But, safe travels, boss. Thank you, man. But, there's like, I want to go to Universal, Japan, USJ as they call it here. But, yeah. Typical Sin does all the nightlife and none of the tourism. That's true, and that's why I'm trying to get out and do some of it. Because, you know, even in Thailand I did some of the daytime stuff. I just never streamed it. Ooh, let's walk down this alley over here. Oh, because how cheap they are in Thailand, right? Just imagine that, though. I mean, think about relatively cheap. How relatively cheap it would be to open a vending machine chain or whatever up in Thailand and put all kinds of stuff in there. Especially on Soy 6, I can think of a couple items that would be incredible. You know, protection, quote unquote, items. And sodas, and, you know, make it slightly cheaper than the bars. So I don't know. There'd be a lot of hurdles and stuff to jump over, but vending machines would make decent money in height. Exactly. And on the various soys and Walking Street. Ah, see, I want to check. Like, this is a back alley area. Let's check this out. Hopefully my reception holds out. Problem is renting the space and not getting robbed. Well, you wouldn't really get robbed in the high traffic areas. No, I don't think they'd do that, Mod Bell. Lots of tourist police and stuff there, and if you know the level of corruption and stuff in Thailand, you pay the police, they'll protect your stuff. I haven't even really heard of any crime like that in the high touristy areas, really. Smash and grabs type stuff. Bad at night for people drinking, yeah. Well, that's why you gotta protect your investment. You know, also don't do like a cheap vending machine, you know? Do like a strong one with good plexiglass and stuff like that. I was born and raised in that city. In Japan, everything is expensive. You're born and raised in Osaka? Yeah, you know, it is pretty expensive. Especially compared to like Thailand, you know. But I'm trying my best to keep from comparing stuff to Thailand. I would say it's almost on par with America prices. Maybe LA. Not so much Vegas, but in some aspects. Japan is expensive for Asia, but for a first world country, it's really not that bad. Also true. Also true. That's kind of what I was getting at. Thank you for that, Tacit. Yeah. Dude, what is that? Are those turtles? Do you eat those? I don't know if I could eat a Squirtle. Marissa told me she might buy. It doesn't get. Pattaya does not get. I was there for a year. The only thing that really gave me trouble is dogs. The wild dogs. Arissa saying she might get a weapon. I don't know about all that. The only thing that your money goes further. It does. And like the place that I'm staying at, for example, is like a shoebox with a futon on the floor and like nothing else. One outlet. And that's about it. And it's going for double what I was paying for a one bedroom in Thailand. So first world versus third world, you know. Because of the traffic, oh, I could see that. Road rage is huge in Thailand. You know, oops. Plus, like, Southeast Asia is traffic fatality capital of the world, so I don't know which country specifically, but I'm pretty sure it's got to be around Thailand or in Thailand. Like Bangkok might be up there. Let's walk over here, stay in the shadows. Why'd I say it like that? I don't know. But welcome in, everybody. We're down here, downtown Osaka area, or close to downtown at least. I'm not too sure, but it's the Shinsekai area with the observation tower. We're just kind of wandering around. It's been pretty rainy over here last couple days, so yeah, glad to be out here enjoying the nice weather. It's a little chilly though. Being in Thailand for like a year, I got pretty used to the weather over there. Let me throw my drink away real quick. India, Vietnam, I believe it. India for sure, that might be the number one. And no, Philippines is pretty rough too. When I was in the Philippines, like a month and a half ago, it was pretty intense. And I rode around in one of those trikes. That was terrifying. Okay. Whew. Tasty. Thailand is second, 44 per 100K. Wow. What's number one? That's the one we all want to know about. I rode in the jeepneys too when I was in the Philippines. Similar to the bop bus that's in Thailand. I wish I had something like that out here, not gonna lie. But public transport out here is pretty good too, like subways. And I'm gonna ride a Shinkansen at some point, guys. Don't you worry. Namibia number one, really? Interesting. Plus, I tried telling Discord why else she knew again. Okay. Yeah, just mention it over on the Discord. tax-free shop over here too. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I got my tax-free QR code, so we're good. Probably some creepers, I'm not gonna lie. Arissa's a cutie. She's very popular YouTube and bar girl all around, so she's probably got some creepers. I ran into one creeper of mine actually, which kind of blew my mind, especially so early on. I think I just had around 1,000 followers and he was already like super Vietnam second. I would expect it to be way higher than that. Overall, not just Asia. They got these ice cream. You know, I had one of those red bean pastes, kind of like this, over by dotonburi. It was so good. It was like pastry in the shape of a fish and everything. It was cool. I suppose the numbers differ per 100K versus total fatality numbers. Maybe. I am loving the sidewalks and stuff though in Japan. I'm not rolling my ankles every other day. So, that's great. Oh, they got like a little rifle range over here. Like an air gun. Huh. Because India's way down low, 13 per 100K. Total number gotta be way higher, yeah. The background is quite interesting too. At the bean paste spot in the background. What did I miss? Interesting as in naughty interesting, or I gotta go take a look now. Like TOS violation interesting. Or do you just mean like, oh, just like kind of like the pastry store? Okay. See, you made it big, homie. You got creepers. I have at least one. He was watering the wall. Oh yeah, that night. Yeah, there was 2 guys actually that were trying to water the wall. I turned around, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I got you now. I thought you meant right now, over here. Yeah, that was funny. Just some drunk dudes taking a piss. It was pretty funny. Creeper IRL must be freaky. Yeah, it is pretty weird. Like the guy, I don't even think I ever talked to him. Or maybe a comment or something on YouTube or something, but he just was like way too fascinated with me and my content and stuff. I'm like, dude, like, yeah, dude, you can sit and chill, have a drink with me, sure, but like, I'm not your best friend, and like chill out, man. And he's like, oh my god, I freaking love all your videos, I like all of them. Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, like, thank you, you know. But like, he's like, bro, and you know, we can party, we can go to the clubs after this and this. I'm like, like, I'm good, thank you though. Especially a guy I'm not equipped to deal with the situation too. Yeah, Tess, I don't imagine you're like super extrovert, kind of like I am, you know, but like, even I have my limits, and that guy, man, I was like, bruh. And he, like, and bless his heart, you know what I mean, but he was not like a good looking dude at all, you know. I was like, oh my god, like, stay off. He's the type of guy I'd be like, dude, you gotta get off 4chan. Like, that should say everything you need to know. Oh, right up here, guys, I met these guys, this couple, Swedish couple, at the taco place near my spot, and they're really cool people. And we came walking around here, and we went and played pool up here at the pool bar YOLO, 2nd floor up here. It was very cool. This is a single, just one pool table, but they have darts and stuff too. It was really cool. Just messaged you there. Okay, I'll check it out later, Noi. I'm very much introverted and not social awkwardness. But if I do go to a party, I don't want to meet people the next day. That's true. Yeah, I got you, Noi. I'll check it out. Thank you, man. No, I'm, oh, shit. My thermo flask. Anyway, I'm kind of like, I've been catching myself sitting down in the common area downstairs of the hostel I'm at. You know, just seeing if I can chit chat with some people, go out for like an adventure. It's pretty cool. Dude, I freaking love this spot. I should be like rating the kebabs and the shawarma. Like, this is trash. You got way better shawarma in Thailand. Have you eat there? Do you mean at like the taco spot I was at? Yeah, I ate there. It was really good. The irony is that if he wasn't so creepy, it would go a long ways to getting... Exactly, that's true too. That would make a good photo. Which one? The shawarma? And hey, Tavalis, how you doing, brother? See, like Zondo, for example. Zondo, I never met in person before his trip recently, right? Before I left Thailand. And we were talking and he's streaming and he's really cool. And we hung out and had a great time. But if he was super creepy and weird and whatnot, it probably wouldn't be a thing. Have you tried sheep tush in Thailand? No, I have not. No. I'm not an adventurous eater, guys. You guys know that. But yeah, guys, I did get my beard trimmed, though. I'm super stoked. Yeah. Arissa loves it? Oh, okay. It's a little short, a little wild. But I don't want to use my beard straight. It's smoky. I don't want to set off a fire alarm or them charge me for smoking in the room. You know what? Well, fuck it. We could probably walk up to Dotonburi. What time is it? It's only 4. Yeah, we can probably walk up there. Check it out during the day. Showing you try in the future. Good luck with that. I'll pass. Speaking about food, this is my one big worry about traveling. I'm quite picky. Me too, man. Looking fresh. Thank you. I'm totally within regs. No. So yes, Arden, I got a profile. That's why my beard is so long. I'm just kidding. You look like a young samurai. Thank you. That's a good compliment. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. I don't have the top knot or anything. You know, I just got the bald beard look. That's what I rock. Oop. My gimbal is like possessed. It's got like stick drift. My little joystick on the gimbal. I gotta make sure it's oriented. See, I'm doing that and trying to walk around too, and especially in Japan, try not to run people over. Okay, which way is it? I think it's this way. Oops. Big pet peeve though, guys, if you didn't already know. I found this pet peeve out almost immediately after coming to Japan. Bikes on sidewalks. Holy shit. Drives me crazy. But I guess you gotta get used to it out here. Oh well. And there's bike lanes and they hardly ever use them. It's my battery at. I don't wanna. Let's see. See if I can plug my phone in. There we go. My phone charging. It is! Yay! You not stay too long? Well, walking around here for almost an hour. You know? It's not too bad. Uh-oh. Yeah, sometimes when I plug in the phone, it gets off balance, so my gimbal can like wig out. Especially when I'm using the shorter cable. I don't want to get the big cable out though. I probably should though. Just a lot easier. Hold on, guys. It'd be a lot easier if I set this down. Hold on.
Do you like 6?
What's it say? I mean, you stay in Japan a long time? Oh, okay, yeah. I'll be in Osaka like at least 3 months or so. Maybe less if I get bored of it, but most likely gonna be here the whole time. 3 months. And then up to Tokyo after that. I'm gonna go to Korea in between. So. Alright, we're gonna walk over to Dotonburi, where the Running Man is. Check that out during the day. I think it'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool. Duke Dusty gonna bounce. 3 a.m. there. Safe travels. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Have a good night. Yeah, time difference. Pretty significant for a lot of you guys, I imagine. So a daytime stream is really rough. I am a night owl, but I kind of woke up early today. I could have taken a nap, but I was like, I want to go out. I'm kind of bored. It's all right. I'm usually chilling 4 or 5 in the morning. Yeah, me too. Like even Thailand, you know, I get out, go drinking, bars close at 2 a.m. I'm still up till like 7 in the morning. I'm back at my place, watching movies, drinking water, and then I go to bed, and that's why I'm like never hungover. True, this is you when you play the most smooth salt. Yeah. Imagine if like I was like fully rested. I'm just messing, Tacit. I'm just like, imagine, Tacit, if I was fully rested. The opponent I could be. Yeah, 6 a.m. my time. I heard there's good bars they have in Laos in the small bar, cute owner Anna. Well, that seems pretty specific and zoomed in. I've never been to Laos. I don't know if it's really even on my list. Like, you know, I want to go to Vietnam eventually, but I've been to Cambodia, but only to the border. So I don't really know. Laos is on my list. Also, I was like looking at like border run possibilities to Laos, and they were kind of strict. So, man, you think I'm far ahead of you? But every long game we play, I'm one blunder away. Yeah, dude, I was kind of kicking myself about that last game we played, where it came down to Queen Rook versus Queen Bishop, and I was up a pawn, I was up a rook, and I had to sack him. I was like, ugh. And then I just gave you that free pawn, and then I blundered the freaking rook. I was like, why did I move here? And the queen too. I was like, oh my god. See, when I make those kind of mistakes, you know, I just reached that point of, man, fuck this. Like, fuck this game. That's how I get sometimes, so. Yeah, lots of pretty girls here. If you're gonna do a visa run, Malaysia is the place to go. Why is that? I'm not sure I was gonna survive that if you hadn't blundered the rook. I know. I was like, I feel like if I had made the correct moves, I could have potentially pushed my pawn up and gotten a queen. Maybe. Maybe. But not so easy against you. So, yeah. Your bishop there was like the perfect diagonal the whole time. I was like, oh, this is so annoying. But it is what it is. Kuala Lumpur, cheap, easy, visa free entry. Oh, really? Do they take up a whole page like Cambodia does? I'll have to show you guys. Cambodia literally takes up an entire page on your passport. It sucks. And I've been there 3 times. So a lot of digital math. Vietnam, Thailand, go to Malaysia. Oh, okay. You never played? Oh, you've played chess. Right on, Noe. I might have to make a chess channel on my Discord as well. I keep trying to get onto Hazu's stream, but I keep missing it because I'm usually asleep. And so I could give her like $10 so I get back in the husband son whatever's. Maybe I'll just give her $10 in person. She can manually do it. Like a 1,000 yen. I have to tip her live, yeah. Yeah, my brother's son teach you how to play. That's cool. Yeah, I kind of like self-taught. Played in high school a little bit. I like watching chess YouTube channels, analysis type stuff. I'm not really all that great. I really don't think I am. Tacit says I am, but like, I think I'm not so great because of my effort. My effort's kind of low. It's like, it's not that I don't try. It's I don't care. No, I'm just kidding. She streams twice a week for less than 4 hours, so you're likely to catch her. We're gonna have a great time. We're supposed to be cosplaying it too. Oh, fuck it. Let's walk on this side then. Yeah. She's gonna be a nurse. I'm gonna be a patient, so that'll be interesting. I don't know how good you are overall, but you're very close to me, yeah. I don't know. I still disagree. I think you're at least, like I said, I feel like I'm 1400. You're definitely 18 plus. Yeah, I feel like if I work on my mid game a lot, you know, I don't trade up so much. That's why I'm going to start practicing playing games with, you know, strategic moves, maybe hanging moves, not so much trading or exchanges, you know what I mean? We'll see. We have a lot of different games. Dungeons & Dragons, I love Dungeons & Dragons. I would guess 15, 16 at the moment. Okay, I could maybe see 15. I could maybe see that, yeah. but we'll see. I actually haven't played since we played a few days, so. And cell service out here is not so great for tourists, guys, so I apologize if there's any hiccups, I guess you could say. Kids Land, Joshin. Yeah, they won't let me come in here with the stream. Sucks. Bro, nothing I love more than Japanese girl in a skirt. Guys, I apologize. Let's cross back on the other side of the street. Seemed a little bit better. We still live, guys? Audio, video okay? Yeah, I met a girl in Thailand. She moved here. Met at the gym. Nice. Tacit, thank you. Yeah, Tacit, I was actually going to ask you, you know, if you're down, I can give you pop in. You know, I've seen what you do on the other channels, so I'm always looking for a good mod. If you want to part-time it, nothing serious, you know, because I know you already do for the other streamers. Bit blocky, but the feed is smooth. Okay. Yo, you fought horn. All right, thank you, man. Thanks for letting me know. Poor reception area, guys. I apologize. I don't mind, just no problem, Sunshine. Yeah, that's what I mean. All good. I got a couple of mods, you know, they show up when they can. Figured I get a bunch of part-timers, it'll have some overlap. What is this, military store? Or is it like for cosplay or airsoft or something? I don't know. Yeah, I'll get it to you after stream. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I got my widgets working too, right? Okay. Do you find a lot of gaming stuff here? Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, gaming stores, toys, arcades. We just passed one actually. There's like 4 floors of the arcade. Very cool. It's no problem. If I'm here, might as well. Yeah, thank you, brother. Cool, cool, cool. But if you beat me again in chess, I'll strip it away. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I haven't beaten you yet. 2 draws and like 6 losses or something like that. It's pretty brutal. I still can't believe I drew those games. I was on a fucking hot streak too. It happens though. But now you knew what I was talking about in the, you know, before when I was telling you. Endgame I'm really good at, but I can get a little emotional, get a little ahead of myself and stuff. Like the game where we had 80 moves and it was Rook King v King, you know? Yeah. In my mind, you've beaten me twice. Well, at least I'm occupying the airspace. Sometimes it's better than a win, you know what I mean? I'm in your mind, I'm in your head. Not that I really try to. Sometimes I'll play games with you in the chess game. I'll be like, I don't think it's Super Smash Brothers movie. Pretty sure it's Super Mario. You were beating me so hard, I just throwing pieces hoping you'd blunder. Well, it paid off. with the draws, so I should have just flushed all my pieces to the right. Queen and rook, far side of the board. You were trapped behind that pawn too. Oh, a cute rocker, goth Japanese girl. That's an interesting. Do I like Uno? Yeah, it's cool, but doesn't have a whole lot of depth. Thank you, Solar 12 Uranus, for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you. The Don Boss appreciates the follow. But don't worry, I'm gonna try some new strats eventually. I'm actually kind of taking a break from chess. Like, not a break, but like a week off. Taylor Swift, Nobel. Is that supposed to be prize 2023? I'm from Tokyo, me. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm stopping for now. I was playing games every free moment I had. Yeah, and I'm actually kind of focusing on learning a little bit of the Japanese. I've been doing like Duolingo and Rosetta Stone. So I got to put some of my free time into that. I'm not really a language guy. I'm kind of picking it up. I'm recognizing characters, the kanji and stuff, but you know, I'm learning a few words, maybe a word a day or something. You know, kind of slow, but again, not something I put a super huge amount of effort into, but more than Thailand, that's for sure. Play like 20-25 games in 3 days. Oh man, yeah, that's a lot. I think I played 3 or 4. Have you played the game at Sexy Bar, Uno or chess? I don't think they have chess there, but no, I haven't played either. Maybe we can have a Rosetta Stone competition. No, I can't do that. My chess or my language is not very good. I'm not a language intelligence person. But yeah, yeah. Let's link up Duolingos and see what, you know, who has better percentages. The game like play? I'm not too sure. No, Davila. For drinks. Oh, do you mean Connect 4 or do you mean the dice game? The I haven't seen it out here. Rosetta Stone Supremacy, yeah. I bought the lifetime subscription when it was on sale. I got it $1.99. Lifetime, all languages. I was like, I cannot pass that up. That was like 3 years ago too. I barely used it. Oh man. Let's see. You hate the Duolingo reminder? Yeah. I turn my notifications off, but they still send me emails. But I'm putting forth a conscious effort into it. You roll to get letter. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Noe, I'm not too sure. Let's see. I have full access to all of them from my previous job. They still haven't revoked your ID for some reason. Oh, okay. Interesting. I mean, hey, free is free. I think I'm almost there, right? The dice game? Yeah, like 1s and 6s, right? Or is it the one where we pick a number and whoever rolls that number first wins? Has to get a drink from the other person. Either way, to answer your question, no, they don't have those games out here in Noidavilla. Huh. I think free is the reason I never got around to actually learning language. I don't value because you don't pay for it. Yeah. You know, the same could be said about ladies. No, I'm just kidding. That's why Thailand is so popular. Because if you're not paying for it, you don't value it. I'm kidding. I feel Thai is hard. Thai is a very difficult language. Like, I couldn't even really differentiate the characters, you know. Did I go past it? Oh no, yeah, I think it's further up actually, across this major street. I had the opposite feel on that. It's not against people paying for it, it just ruins fun of the chase. Yeah, that's one of those controversial topics. Everybody's got an opinion on it. My thing is just do what you want, live your life. Yeah, hello. Well, let's walk down this market thingy here. I feel like it might even be a different kind of chase in Thailand, you know what I mean? Uh-oh, weak connection. That's coming from an introvert, right, Tacit? Interesting. I'm always walking too fast. Hold on, let me slow down, guys. But I enjoy, you know, kind of both, because I was doing pretty well on Tinder over there. But if there was like a really, really hot girl, I was like, you know, like any game, pay to win. I'm exhausted from social interactions, but not socially awkward. Oh, well, you're a rare breed then. You guys know me, I can talk for hours. I'm actually kind of bummed when the party ends. I'm like, oh, we can't keep hanging out and talking? Sometimes you gotta pay to play. Also true. And like, you know, I'm not like this most smoking hottest dude ever. So if the opportunity presents itself to hook up with a 10, I would. And have. It took me a long time to realize I was introverted because most people understand it wrong, right? Yeah. Now, are you also type B? Because I'm kind of like type B extrovert. You know, usually people type B introverts, type A extroverts. Yeah, that's right. But social skills play a pretty big role in it as well, in my experience. I don't know if I'm type A or B. Never looked at. Oh, okay. I'm sure in Thailand you have pay a lot. No, not really. Once in a while. You guys think I pay for it all the time over there? I had like 700 Tinder matches. I was rocking and rolling on there. I worked as a bar manager too. Freebies all the time. Yeah, more type B, I would say force myself to become more type A based on Wikipedia. Ah, okay. Yeah. Ugh. But no, I got game. I could pick up the ladies. I do pretty well. I'm doing well on Tinder over here too. But it's definitely not as easy as Thailand. Thailand's too easy. Even Tinder and like freebies, normal girls. They like the big beardy dad bod guy. Some over here like it too, but I don't know. Over the last year, honestly, I've slowed down a lot. I was hooking up left and right when I got to Thailand, but now I'm kind of just taking it slow. You know, now I'm looking more quality than quantity. I give up too easy there? What do you mean? I'm definitely not getting the numbers I was in Thailand, you know, because all the beautiful ladies over there. That's alright. At this point, I don't even know if I really want to put forth too much effort to get partner. I kind of just want to keep growing the channel organically. Get to 3K. That'll be really cool. Either way, it'll happen eventually. Look on find hookups. They give up too easily on finding hookups? Huh. I guess. Partner has no real benefit anymore, just a check mark. Check mark, but also a shit ton more emojis. That's like my big thing. So, yeah, once I kind of realized, I'm like, all right. I was really gunning for it, but I don't know. It'd be cool, but my goals have kind of shifted. Yeah, emotes is what I want. I want a lot of emotes for my viewers and subscribers and stuff. I'll read the Discord, don't worry. And guys, yeah, ! Discord if you want to join the Discord channel. And if you're a subscriber, link your Twitch account to your Discord. Wait, where am I? I'm just walking now, fuck it. Also, ! YouTube. I post all my VODs over on the YouTube channel. And yeah. The reason Hazu isn't an affiliate or partner is because the numbers don't add up. She's more than qualified for affiliate. That's easy. Ish. I should say easy-ish. Oh, here it is. Dotonburi Street. All you need is 3 average and 7 days a month for like 8 hours and 50 followers. She's good. I can't understand why she's just going for partner. She hit affiliate her first week as streamer. Fuck. Took me 2 months. Being cute has its advantages, I guess. You know, plus she's really funny. kind of adorable, if I'm being honest. Being affiliate gimps your growth. Does it? It was like the opposite for me. Once I hit affiliate, I took off. Like I was like, I think I was less than 100 followers. And then I got affiliate and it was like, boom. I run ads, so it's what, third of people away, randomly click over on your stream. Yeah, that's why I run only 30 seconds of ad to turn the pre-roll off. So I want people to be able to jump in the stream without pre-roll ads. But if I turn all like stream ads off, then the pre-roll ads are like longer and more frequent. So it's like, you gotta try and find a good medium. So it kind of sucks, but because I definitely don't make any freaking money from ads. Ooh, the sun. Whew. Intense. Alright. You can check the stats. She's passing people streaming daily onto a week. Yeah. I haven't seen her stats, but I imagine she does pretty well overall. Ooh, the sun. Oh no way, is that a Chinese tour group flag? Yeah, it is. Damn, I haven't seen one of those since Thailand. That's funny. Whoa, the sun is intense right here. Hold on, let me see if I get my second phone charged. Let's see. She loses Prime sub money, but it evens out from the fees. She's not losing from getting direct tips. Well, you get to keep all the bits. It's the viewers who lose out on the bits because you buy $5 in bits, so you pay $7, I think. The only thing is like subs, you lose 50%. So it's almost like I'd rather people give me $5 a month to my PayPal than a sub, but they get all the emotes and stuff too. You know what I mean? But I don't mind. Yeah, overall you lose 30 to 50-ish on bits. No, we don't. The viewer does. The viewer pays over 5, but we get the full bits. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I gotta put my cord away. I was like, no way it wasn't charging, but it was. Direct, since you don't see it, but that's much is lost in conversion. No, I don't know what. I get all my bits. I know I do. That's weird. Okay, hold on. Yeah, you get $1 for 100 bits, yeah. But it's the viewer who buys bits that loses out because they have to pay, you know, over that, if that's what you mean, not the streamer loses it. Okay, yeah, you're talking about the viewer. Okay. Yeah, we're on the same page now. All right. Yeah, but that's money they'd have given you anyway. Okay, I can see that side of it. Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, I should update my stream info. Hold on. To the Chinese tour group flags. That's funny. Those are all over the place on Walking Street in Thailand. There's a point where it becomes stupid not to be affiliate though. somewhere between 250, 300 viewers, depending on how many hours of stream a week. Oh, for like ad money? Yeah. See, in Thailand, I was getting 200 viewers, you know, and I was only making, I only ran like 30-second ads. I was getting like $7. So the ad money essentially took care of my transportation costs for the stream. So that kind of helped out a lot. So by then you're eligible for partner anyway. True too. That's where you get all the emotes and stuff. Yeah, 258-ish, North America U viewers, the ad money starts to make sense, yeah. I think the most I had as far as average viewers during one stream was 240. Peak I had almost 500. But that's Thailand. Content goldmine. And lots of beautiful ladies makes it real easy. Yeah, just doing whatever every other girl does on just chatting. Just have some beautiful girls sit with me. Oh, I've been hearing about this place, Kobe beef sushi. Wow. Red meat, tender red meat, premium meat, finest roast, 2,000 yen. It's like 15 bucks. They got sirloin for almost 10,000. What the fuck? Oh, that's a full steak though, I think. News Moon, I told you everybody goes back to Thailand. Yeah, it's true. I'll go back eventually. Before that, you're losing growth on people for pennies is also true. Yeah, maybe I should just turn off ads fully. But pre-roll is a pain in the ass. Excuse me. Whew. All right. Thailand is good for streams though. Good views and expensive to exist. Also true. If you want to try it, get Matsusaka or Yanazawa beef. Did I say those right? I'll try them at some point. If I had somebody with me, I'd try it. But I ordered a wristband for my phone so I can have a free hand doing stuff. So try that out. Tessa, you're on my Discord? You on my Discord, right, or no? What the fuck? The sun is quite bright. Let's see. Ooh, the okonomiyaki. Let's see. Oh, my allergies. Usually after I sneeze like that, I feel it. Close enough. There are two equivalent grade to Kobe, but less popular regions, more affordable. Oh, okay. The running ads are okay. It's the pre-rolls that are turning away new viewers, right? That's why I have 30 seconds on. It's like for every 30 seconds, you get like 10 minutes of no pre-roll ads. And that's what I want. Oh, hello. Credit on. Gifting a sub. Is that Excelsius? Yeah, thank you for the gifted sub, bro. Make sure you thank that gentleman. Very cool, man. Thank you so much. Shredded on. Hey, Hephaestus, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm up early, guys. Daytime stream, I know. Like blows your mind. But I was bored and the weather's nice, and yeah. Thank you, Tread It On, for the gifted sub, man. Yeah, with Hazu Stream we have no ads and don't deal with that. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Is that why she's... Is that like her reasoning to go straight to partners? Just like no ads or something until... whatever? I'll ask her tomorrow. Originally it was straight to partner because the split was 70-30. Oh, not anymore. But now it's the same, so there's no reason other than the check mark, right? But it's not a good deal till later on, yeah. Yeah, 50-50 at partner is brutal. But, you know, when Amazon took over... Oh, look at the takoyaki. I want to know something crazy? I haven't had takoyaki out here yet, or okonomiyaki. Keep area clean. And so Amazon took over like in 2009 or something. Just recently stock went down and Amazon started looking for budgets to slash. Well, that I did not know. I thought they took over in like 2015 or something. Those are adorable. Little eyes and stuff. They usually got a cute girl dancing out in front of a, or in pivot base. Oh my god, a blonde Asian girl. Whew. Love it. Good lord. Might have been 2015-ish, but they basically gave Twitch free range since they got all the Amazon Prime signups. Oh, okay. And that live stream software code. All I know is what I've read, and it was like a lot of people complaining about Twitch not being able to get as good as splits on subs compared to paid stuff like on YouTube memberships. And then now the big thing is Kick doing a 95-5 split. So, yeah. Which I don't know about. Not sustainable, but I feel like they're going to pull the rug out very soon. Amazon didn't go silly with ads until 21, 22. Sub-split change was 2022? Oh. That must have been before I started streaming. I started in September. Oops. Oh yeah, there's probably going to be a whole lot more daytime streams for me while I'm out here, guys, because yeah, I want to experience Japan just as much as I want to stream it, you know. So Kick can technically keep it going since their main business is getting signups to state gambling, but I don't know how much it's making them versus how much bandwidth. All right. All right, guys, check it out. You know, once I get through here, oh, the guy's face. All right, let's go over here. Check it out, guys. Glico Running Man. Everybody's favorite spot, kind of like the #1 spot over here. I really like this area at night with all the lights. You guys know me, the nightlife guy. It is very busy. Very cool. Oh, the beatboxer dude's over here too. Let's check him out too. He's really good. He's usually here like all night too. So, Notability, yeah. I was watching a Japan streamer. She only wear a bra, schoolgirl skirt. Yeah, I'm not doing all that. Sorry guys, no bikini stream for Mr. Sin. If you look up the dotonburi hashtag on IG, it's all the girls posting that pic. Oh, of course it is. Naoya? Is it Naoya? Yeah, it's all the girls standing up doing the running man pose. I've seen it a million times since I got out here, so I haven't done it. Mr. Sin doesn't always go with the trends. But welcome in everybody. If you didn't already know, I'm Mr. Sin, nightlife IRL streamer, but we out here during the day checking out dotonburi, however you want to say it. I'm not a languager. Check out from Rick and Morty, by the way. Dude, they got Spider-Man standing up over here. You see his tennis shoes though? I gotta get closer to those. That's too funny. Nah, fuck it. Dude, look at that. It's so packed over there. I'm like a foot taller than everybody in this country. I'm only 6'1". It's too funny. I don't want to go that way. Oh, hello. Beauties. I like the alt girls. It's really cute. Oh yeah, let's check out the shoes. What's he got? Like, what are those? I don't know. Oh, Adidas? Spider-Man sponsored by Adidas. Yeah, only. Yeah, only 601. I remember Las Vegas, US have famous Spider-Man. Did it? A famous Spider-Man guy? Huh. Let's walk down by the river, check it out. Get a cool shot of the Running Man. Whenever I say Running Man, I just think of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. Oh, of course it's busy over here. There it is. Boom. Alright, hold on. Now that I got my phone out, I can make you a mod test it. Mod test it. Did I do it right? Yeah, there you go. Oh, thank you, Tacit. I got you, man. I'm just walking in front of everybody's camera here. Tessa, how tall are you? Man, watching the crowd makes me not want to go to Osaka anymore. Aw. It's totally worth it, dude. Very cool. 5'12". Yep, 5'12". Got it. That's cool. You 5'12". Yeah, I'm like 5'13" or 14. Anybody says 5, I'm like, oh, brutal. On a bad day when my spine is nice and compressed, I'm like 5'11" and a half, maybe 6 foot. I'm doing a pub crawl next Saturday also. I signed up for it, like the official Osaka pub crawl. Or whatever. But it's supposed to be the official one. Six foot 1 on a good day. Yeah, you're like me, man. Oh, like I could feel it leaning on this, my back. Oh, and sleeping on those futons and the tatami mats is like so brutal. But you know, it's Japan. Oh, I hope it doesn't rain later. Uh-oh. I did check the weather. It said like around 7 o'clock it might rain. If it does, oh well, that's alright. At least we got our stream in.
It's that one.
Right across the street, guys, you see the Don Quixote penguin. The little pinguino. Right over there, pretty cool. Alright, maybe I'll go walk through. I'll brave the crowd. What the? Is she biting her wrists? She got like a bunch of wrist marks or bites on her wrists. That was weird. Like, teenagers. That's why I'm like, is it really worth to have kids? No, I'm kidding. Ultra Nova 87, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Don Boss, thanks you for the follow. It's time for my little spiel. I am Mr. Sin, the Don Boss of the Syndicate, the largest, classiest international nightlife streaming organization on Twitch, but also daytime sometimes. So, if it's your first time joining, hit the follow button. We're trying to get to 3K. Subscribe if you want to support the channel. I am retired, traveling, 32 years old, from wonderful Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. Out here in Osaka, Japan right now, where the sinners are winners. So yeah, thank you all for joining me. Some Japanese kids are weird. I think kids are just weird. You know, in general. Not just Japanese. Maybe on some other levels, but like I knew some pretty weird kids. Like my ex, her siblings. They're fucking weird. Yeah, it might. It's crazy you're retired at 32. Yeah, I'm retired at 20. I retired when I was 27. I got all my military benefits and make enough money on the side and don't have a whole lot of expenses. So, yeah, it kind of works out. And this girl's just shoulder checked me. They're brave. I'm very blessed, lucky to be alive, and every day I'm very grateful. So I try and live my best life. Well, the crowd seems to have dissipated a little bit in like the 30 seconds that I walked elsewhere. Taylor Swift fan from Tokyo, me, great. I will be 35 soon. Oh, well, happy birthday if I don't see you. You're gonna start getting a lot of expenses when you start going to those bunny girl bars. Where's a bunny girl bar? Did I walk past one? I mean, I do want to check them out, at least having the experience, maybe streaming them if I can. the maid cafes too. Oh, like hostess clubs. I gotcha. Well, the girls just sexy charge for drinks. Kind of like Thailand, but expensive as fuck. Is that an accurate comparison? Oh, I gotta get a watch. Once my belt comes in, I'm gonna start wearing pants. I'm being an adult again. But then again, it might start getting warm enough to not have to wear pants out here. I could have Thailand, but on first world billing rate. Oh fuck. So you mean the Russian clubs in Thailand? That level? Oh shit. It was like one drink for me and one for the girl. And I was like, oh, check please. Bro, it was like $15 for a drink. The Russian club. I was like, what the f? Get the fuck out. I don't know about the Russian clubs. It sounds like a fun story. Did you ever play Boss Lady in pool? Yeah, I beat her 2-1. She's really good. 3 matches or 3 games. She actually beat me when she was drunk and I was sober. But then I beat her 2 times when I was drunk and she was sober. It was pretty weird. But yeah, so the Russian story. All right, here you guys go. Buckle in, right? It's not that great. It's not that crazy, but it was fucking... Me and my buddy were down on Walking Street, Thailand, Pattaya, whatever you want to say. And I'm like, dude, I've never been to a Russian club. And I was only in Pattaya for like 3-4 months at this time. And he's like, dude, don't do it. It's not worth it. It's expensive. It's boring, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I got to experience it at least once. You know. And so he's like, all right, well, I'm going to sit out here and get some food while you go in and waste your money. I was like, okay, cool. I'm perfectly fine doing it because I know I'm doing it. So I go in, I sit down. And, you know, they're about the typical Russian physique, really tall, really skinny, not a whole lot of blessings or ass down. One girl sits next to me. She's wearing like a really kind of looks like nightclub dress, little black dress. And I look at the menu, I'm like, holy shit. Every drink was like, beers were like 400 baht, which is like $12. That's insane in Thailand, especially Thai beers. So I look at the cocktails because I'm not a beer guy. So I pick out my cocktail and it's like 530 baht. I'm like, holy shit. And she's sitting there talking with me and I want to talk with her. So I'm like, all right, well, how much is a lady drink? And she flips over and like points to the most expensive one, which is like 2,000 baht for like a glass of champagne. I'm like, you're out your fucking mind. You'll get this one. I got her the cheapest one. Look, just because I have money too doesn't mean I'm out here trying to spend it all. Yeah, professional hustler, no. She was not very good because she went straight. You never go straight for the most expensive one. You get the guy liquored up a little bit and then maybe talk him into one later. But anywho, I got her the cheapest one, which was like 480 baht. So it was over 1,000 baht for my drink and a lady drink. And we drank it, and it sucked, by the way, the drink I got. It wasn't even, I don't know what it was, but it wasn't anything specific or spectacular. And then I leave, I pay and leave, and my friends, he left because he knew. I was like, where the fuck did you go? So I met up with him, you know, several minutes later at a go-go and talked about it. And he's like, see, I told you. I'm like, yeah, well, now I know. And I've never been back since. I've only did it once. One thing I didn't do is the Indian nightclubs. I didn't go in there. Wonder what cut she gets from the bar? Probably nothing. The girls at the regular bars get 50 baht which is like 33%, 30% of the drinks typically. So 500, she probably got maybe 100. Who knows? I didn't even want to ask. But it was kind of ridiculous how expensive it was. Man, this thing goes on forever. Holy shit, that guy's tall. Okay, yeah. That guy's 6'8" at least. And he's hunched over. Okay, maybe 6'6". God damn. Alright. The only people out here really taller than me are the foreigners. Especially like Scandinavian countries. Better than beach clubs, man. Those chicks will try to get you to buy champagne. No, fuck all that noise. I'm not a sucker. I've been in the game a long time. Sometimes I'll like let myself get suckered just to, I don't know, I guess experience it. Like one girl, she tried to come up to me and was like, I was like, yeah, come sit with me, let's have drinks. And she's like, well, I'll do it if you buy me 5 drinks. I'm like, bye. Bye-bye. And she was kind of hot, but sometimes it's their way of saying no. I like to look like I'm broke. It makes me less of a target. But it can backfire sometimes when I go into clubs and bars and stuff. So. Have you tried Queen Bar? No, I didn't try Queen Bar. But of course I know Nung and Addie. And I saw them over there all the time, so. But yeah, I know guys, it's crazy. Mr. Sin, he gets rejected sometimes. It happens to us all. But again, it can backfire looking broke, but they don't even know. Sometimes I do get petty. Sometimes if a girl is like no thank you, or whatever. And that's Thailand too. So I'll like sit with another girl. And one girl, I just gave her 1,000 baht tip. And I was full eye contact with the other girl. So I was like, man, I'm being real petty right now. Nung, she worked there now? Yeah, I know. I think she's part owner, actually. Which I think there's a little bit of bad blood between Nung and the girls at Sexy Bar. IKEA pop-up store in Shinsaibashi. A pop-up store? Those are like ridiculous. Where am I? I'm like way down here now. Oh my god, I think it's gonna rain later. Uh-oh. What's this way? Let's keep going. We're on a roll here. Slam dunk resource. Huh. But hope everybody's having a good day, good morning, enjoying the stream. You kind of have to have a pop-up store since most Japanese don't have cars to go all the way to an IKEA. Oh, okay. I thought pop-up stores were just kind of gimmicky. I don't know. And there was like some controversy over like pop-up stores with fake crowds. And they just hired a bunch of people to stand outside to draw whatever. Oh, they got the green plus over here. See those a lot in Europe. And in Thailand too, actually, for the pharmacies. They are, but for places like IKEA, it makes sense. This person might not come across IKEA otherwise. Ah, okay. Oh my gosh. I keep walking so fast. I'm just a naturally fast walker. Also military. But yeah, also guys, if you want to help your boy out, donate to the PayPal, help me get a new streaming phone. It's probably going to be an iPhone 15 whenever that comes out. I got the gimbal and I'm currently streaming on a Galaxy S20 Plus, but eventually I gotta upgrade. No, there was a couple from Sexy Bar that went right next door to Queen Bar. Oh, okay. Like if it's a clothing pop-up store, that's just silly. Pay the deposit, open a proper store, guys. Yeah. I've heard of like restaurants, like sandwich shops, where it's like pop-up sandwich shop, only here today. I'm like, what? And it's not even a shop either. It's like a cart, like a food truck. It's like, wouldn't all food trucks be pop-up in that case? I don't know. Military store. Interesting. Get out of people's way here. U.S. Marshal, FBI, LAPD. Where's the army? It's a military store, but there's no army. No Marines, nothing like that. Green Berets, Navy SEALs, Rangers. Oh, man. Ooh, massage. That sounds kind of good. Not for... Well, those prices are kind of... Yeah. Some CDs. You guys like CDs? Dude, her pants were ripped. The only pop-up food place I approve of are taco joints. Yeah. Taco joints. I'm down. I'm down with that. Or maybe, taco for sure. How would I feel about barbecue? Oh, yeah. That'd be incredible. Yeah, like hot links, barbecue ribs. Oh my goodness. Some wings and some mac and cheese just out of nowhere, dude. Oh fuck. I was watching someone channel that Nung was like there 5 days ago. Oh, right on. Yeah, I think I saw that too. I might have saw it on... Actually, I saw it on... Did Queen Bar start streaming? I don't know. I might have saw it on their channel. Barbecue would be pretty amazing, but I'd be mad it's not a permanent place. Exactly. That's the point. Now you're seeing it, Tacit. Now you're understanding. It would be so incredible and so good that it would piss you off that it's not there, and then that would really drive, you know, people to want to go there. And then you pop up again and you're gonna have thousands of people. As long as you stay on top of it, that's just good marketing and stuff, you know. It would be very lucrative. See, because you didn't sound super excited about tacos. No, they have a channel. Oh, okay, so I might have seen it on their channel. A surprise taco every now and then is no problem. I'd just be happy to grab a taco, right? But you would be fucking stoked for some barbecue. I know you would. I would. Tacos are cool, but bruh, you break out the hot links and the mac and cheese is GG's, bro. I'm like, I'm there. Some cornbread too. Whew. Man, I'm willing to give up some of this good blood pressure I have. Tell me I'm wrong. I dare you. I would, but that's only because there's no barbecue place 45 minutes. But barbecue is pretty rare compared to a lot of other places like fast food joints. You know, I heard good things about Moss Burger, actually. Ooh, that one looks good. What is that? Looks like marinara and mozzarella or something. Oh. But to see it's a burger and it looks interesting, and I've heard good things, but But if I saw a barbecue joint right now, I'd go in. I'd eat. We'd have a food stream right now. High input costs, low margins. Do you know that though, for like a fact? I mean, you probably do. It's tacit, right? You got a reputation for knowing your shit, and I believe it. So, dude, how fucking long is this like shopping thing? Bro, I've been walking for like 33 years. I know, a little hyperbole, but exaggerated. All right. The only profitable thing in a barbecue joint is mac and cheese, coleslaw, and cornbread. Yeah, because they're super fucking cheap. If you had $1 million or $1 billion to make something in this world, what comes to you? If I had $1 billion, millions you can't really do a fuck ton to change the world, but some. But if I had billions, I'd go back home to Nevada. I'd start my own city, and it would essentially be like walking street in Soy 6. And I would just pay off all the commissioners and, you know, representatives and sheriffs, whoever I gotta pay or elect or whatever, to get the laws changed to where what I want to do would be legal. So yeah, the ramen war. What the fuck? Well, significantly profitable is what I mean. Oh, hey, profit's profit. Like if I get a dividend stock, dividend's dividend. You know what I mean? There's better ones out there, but ramen war sounds insane. I like McDonald's. Angie's Rib, what? I'm trying to keep up with you, Nutty. Sometimes you lose me. Doesn't have to be anything to change the world. At $1 billion, I'd do so much stupid shit before I do anything good for the world. I never said I'd do something good for the world. Oh, no way, that's a Burger King right here? I just caught that out of the corner of my eye. I didn't say I'd do anything good for the world. I would change the world. And I would basically make it like a mini Las Vegas town with bars and joints similar to Thailand, like open air bars with lots of girls and stuff like that. So what you want to do that's illegal? Somewhat. You know, like prostitution is legal in certain parts of Nevada. At $1 billion, you can buy land and incorporate it. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, but standard market for a dish is 3 times the input cost, so no, the steaks and barbecue meats. Ah, okay. Oh, Angus Rib Burger. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I might have had that at McDonald's. Peace and quiet. Oh, Mr. Sins, that makes sense. Yeah, because I'm from Sin City. All right, Vegas. My name is Sin. It's short for something that people get timed out for if they say it. And, well, usually, like a 10-second timeout. And I'm a nightlife streamer. Sin, yeah, it works. And my community is called the Syndicate. Come on, you guys can appreciate that. Fun fact, I think Sin would know this, but most of what you think of Las Vegas is not Vegas. That's true. That is true. Las Vegas is a very small part of the outlying areas are kind of like suburbs, like Summerlin, Henderson, North Las Vegas, Paradise. Vegas is really just like the Strip and Fremont. That's what people think that Vegas is, but the vast majority is the outer areas. Paradise City, yeah, Boulder City, yeah, Blue Diamond area. Yeah. People don't realize that. That is true. Vegas kind of grew up around like a fungus around Paradise, and they're doing the same thing up to Boulder. Hey, Solar Gaming, what's up, brother? How are you? We're kind of walking this long, infinite stretch of shopping malls, whatever. Yeah. Ooh, that's a chilly breeze. Glad I got my hoodie. Dude, I was like Genesis, right? But how funny would it have been if it's Genesis? Right, like they sold jeans. I think that'd be pretty funny. Come on, guys, laugh at my jokes. DT Solar Gaming. At work, eating breakfast, I see you getting your steps in. Yes, I am. Hephaestus, thank you for laughing. Hephaestus got my back. At least, you know, I love the puns. Well, good morning, everybody. I know it's probably morning for a lot of you guys watching over in like US and or Europe. So appreciate y'all joining me. Thank you so much. This is the kind of thing I'd do if I had $1 billion. Open up a pun-based shop that makes no money. Well, you got the money to back it up. Support it. I'm sure there's a lot of businesses out there that are just... I've actually seen a couple of them in Vegas. In Thailand, the bars are just dying. They make no money. They have no customers in there ever. The owners are complete alcoholics. And they just support it with their own income. But yeah, a lot of interesting stuff. We're gonna 180 here very soon. Huh. But yeah, I would open up my own little city. It'd literally be called Sin City, right? It would rival with Vegas. Some casinos, small time, you know, in the beginning. So I'm just a billionaire, right? And I'd have a lot of bars and bar complexes and spots similar to like Thailand. You know, I'd have like districts with different like ethnic, whatever, divided by country, you know what I mean? Like, or continent. More countries probably. Like, this is the Thai area, and this is the Japanese, and the South American, and whatever. Yeah. Oh my god, does it continue over there? I don't think it does. I think we can safely 180 here. Yeah, they drink the stock and they pay for it. And they resupply it, and it was actually quite sad. I was like, dude, there's no way. They're just literally drinking their pension after funneling it into a business. I'm like, why don't you just not own a bar and do that? Save yourself some headache and some money. But who am I? I just own 3 businesses. Not that I know anything. Went to school for business, psychology, you know, whatever. But these like 60-year-old dudes from the UK with their pension, they know everything. Nobody ever wants to listen to the guy who retired at 27. Yeah. It is what it is. But if I were to open a bar, there would be... I wouldn't do it in Thailand, though. I've said this before. At least if I did, it would... Man, it'd be very... I'd have to go in with somebody I really, really trust. Which I know one lady who I definitely would trust and open a bar with, but outside of that, I don't know. Definitely no foreigners. They're just fulfilling their dreams to own a bar on a beach, yeah. I know, so you can't really fault them. They're living their best life, no matter how shitty it is. In my opinion, but that's just my opinion. $10% off. Damn it. See, when I get talking, I'm like, I wasn't trying to rhyme there, but I was gonna say when I get talking, I just start walking. These some interesting bags. Huh. Out of the corner of my eye, they almost look like bras or something like that. Oops, excuse me. Smooth sand. Let me message somebody real quick. Walking helps with your thoughts. I wonder how much better I'd play if it was while I was walking. Well, I wouldn't be able to do it when walking in public. Playing chess and walking around in public, I'd have to be on a treadmill because distractions and bumping into people and trying to play chess. Yeah. That's some fur coats. Raurika. Oh. I gotta upgrade my jacket too. I got a Star Wars hoodie I got in Disneyland some time ago, but I've just been wanting to kind of update the wardrobe, look more Godfather-y, Don Boss-ish like. I'm definitely gonna have suit and tie, 3-piece when I go to TwitchCon. That'll be awesome. I'm not gonna lie, since I saw it, I've been like thinking about Burger King. Is that bad? Or maybe Ramen War. I've had some ramen out here, but I haven't just dove into Japanese food as hard as I thought I would be. I have been going to this place near my spot for gyoza and fried rice. Feels like there's more stores than people. Maybe I'm down on this end, but once we start getting closer to the Running Man, it'll kind of flip. Which TwitchCon are you headed to? Come on, man. You already know. Vegas, October. Of course. Ramen War. Wow, that's a cool logo. That's a cool name too. Huh. You got an English menu? They do! Look at that. One free refill on homemade noodles. What the fuck? I had this really good, I think it was cider. Like Matsuyama or something cider at the place that I go to for gyoza. Oh yeah. So good. I went to Korea in March and ate surprisingly little Korean food. Yeah. I wish I ate more Korean food when I was there, but my appendix burst when I was there last time. You guys remember that? Oh yeah, North America. This one's Vegas. Yeah. What's it to you? Do you feel like smoking a little helps stop from throwing up? Yeah, I can. Marijuana can help with nausea. That's why it's prescribed sometimes for like chemotherapy. Unless you mean cigarettes, then no. But I assume, you know. Yeah, you meant pie, yeah. Yeah, cigarettes would do the opposite. So yeah, marijuana does help with nausea, for sure. It's quite random, by the way. Nice seeing you, by the way. What's it to you? Welcome, bro. That's what I see a lot, actually. A lot of these, mostly girls, are like just migrating around with their rolling suitcases and stuff. I'm like, what is that all about? Like, I've seen some stuff on YouTube about, like, you know, beautiful girls being like homeless and stuff, but I'm like, why? Are they homeless? I don't know. Sorry, just have some queasy feelings going on. Yeah. Smoke a little bit, you'll be all right. Not too much though. Hey, Lynx, what's up, brother? How are you? Been up for 20 hours though, bro. Take a nap. Huh. It's probably why you're feeling some nausea. You know, unless you're also sick, like ill. And yeah, guys, if you didn't know, Japan is like on a whole nother level with the food displays. These are all plastic, like fake foods. Like super legit. Whew. They're all looking for a 6'1" Chad to take them home. Oh, Tacit. Flattery will get you everywhere. No. They're carrying their desktop gaming PCs, kind of. Oh, that's what it is. They got their huge towers. Been having really bad nightmares, man, so I'm gonna hang in there a bit. Ah, okay. Marijuana might help with that too. I did for a little while after I got out of the army. Ask that one lady that hung with us. See if she knows. Do you mean Hazu? I'll hang out with her tomorrow. You know what I realized? DX is probably going to look at this chat log at some point and be very confused as why I said that. Where's DX at? I haven't seen him on my stream in a minute. He's usually on Nomadics, obviously. I'm not trying to poach viewers. We're all trying to work. Oh my god. Bro, I don't know what it is lately. Oh wow, he is really tall. He is definitely like 6'8". Right on. That's like two people I've seen really tall today. That's cool. So now we know where to go to recruit girls for our Sin City bars. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna come all the way from Japan over to Vegas when I open up Sin City. Hazu would know, she's a fellow homeless streamer. Oh god, I'm not. Is that Tesla? No, it's a Toyota. Looked like a Tesla almost in the front. Hazu's great though, I can't wait. We're gonna hang out, stream tomorrow. At some point, I think probably after she comes back from Spain, we're gonna hit up Universal as well. I feel kind of bad because I'm like, I'll pay for you to go to Universal, but it's more of a, come to Universal and guide me around. Like, you know, show me everything. Be my guide, I'll pay for you. Oh, sweet, another collab with her? Yeah, tomorrow. She's talking about this nightlife spot that we got to take a taxi to, but I'm not sure where it is. No, it's going to be a different spot. Have you find a nice bar to hang out at? A couple. But because of my limitations on cellular service, it's hard to really stream, and Wi-Fi is kind of iffy. It just occurred to me that you don't know about Hazu's homeless arc. No, I don't. What the fuck? Since been in Japan. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of spots. She built a whole cardboard house under Dotonburi Bridge. Really? I saw that for sale on her store for like a lot. But I didn't know she had a homeless arc. I was like, I hope she wasn't really homeless. That's my worry of becoming a homeless streamer. If that ever happens, I'll just fly home. But luckily the place I'm at, they offer monthly. So I'm probably gonna take that up beginning of the month. That's where the pick is from? Oh god. That's funny. I didn't know that. I'll have to talk to her about that tomorrow. Yeah, she is goofy for sure. She's hilarious. Well, welcome in everybody. We here in Osaka, Japan, where the sinners are winners, with your boy Mr. Sin. We're out during the day. I know it's weird, but it's probably gonna happen more and more, but you know, just bear with me. Oh my. And we're kind of walking up and down these like shopping areas. I don't exactly know the name of it. Shinsaibashi Suji is that area up across the street. And this long kind of strip here, I'll give you guys a quick look. It's like a long covered shopping area. It's pretty cool. How much is it going to cost for the month on the rent? 300. 300 US for a little shoebox with a futon and like one outlet. No private bathroom. It's brutal. It's way more than I paid for in Thailand, but yeah. Oh, hello. Got a new match on Tinder. Let's go. Alright. I shouldn't say that too loud. Ah, well, this is not raining. Cuties. Huh. The sun is looking really cool over there, though. Yeah, no bathroom. It's a public, shared down the hallway. By the way, since you've seen the cardboard house listing, half the store is just stream inside. Oh, inside means on the. I got it. Okay. Wow, she's tall, cutie. We call them arcades, the covered shopping streets. Are they really? Arcades? Interesting. Well, once we walk back up to check out the Running Man, then we can cross over to Americamora. It's basically America Town. Which there was a couple of cool bars over there. I checked out Space Station, which was really cool. We went over to Moonshine and one other one, I forget, but 7-Up, that's it. Hazu and I did some karaoke, which was pretty cool. So, she kicked my ass, but I held my own, only losing by like 10 points each time or so. But she did the best out of the whole group in the entire bar, so she's got some skill. I don't know, well maybe skill, but maybe she just knows the game. You know, she's definitely a good singer for sure, so. Plus she knows like the inflections and when you're singing those kind of, you know. Anyway, I'm just making excuses. She kicked my ass. At least here, have you been to any of the bars and see what they're like? The ones that aren't allowed to be in. I haven't been to any bars I'm not allowed to be in, if that's what you're asking. I want to go to some fetish ones. There's one called Little Sheep Fetish Bar, and then there's another one called Far Plane, which is like burlesque. Yeah. I do want to check those out. Definitely not streamable. So I'll see if Hazu wants to go with me, because it'd be awkward to go to like a fetish bar as a solo guy. So okay, I didn't imagine it. A shopping arcade refers to multiple vendor spaces operating under a covered roof. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Links. No, I haven't been to any yet. Weather's been kind of crazy, and I was sick for a little bit. And I'm still, what I like to do is like 5, 20, 25 rule. So I'll go out like I'll go out a little bit in my circle, and then I'll go out a little bit further and a little bit further each time, and yeah, get familiar with the places. Yeah, jump shop. It also on my cell service. It sucks, and that they throttle me pretty hard, so like we're probably only gonna be able to stream like another 30 minutes. Otherwise they throttle me for like 2 days. And my pocket Wi-Fi is trash. Because apparently there's some regulations about tourists, non-residents, non-citizens getting SIM cards with phones or voice and text and some other crap. So unlimited data isn't even unlimited. It's like 3 gigs a day, even though I paid for the unlimited one, which is supposed to be higher than that. But they don't tell you that over 3 gigs they just throttle you. Does your phone have eSIM? Unfortunately, since I bought my S20 Plus, S20s do. I looked into this. So yeah, it does suck. Thailand, it was like real unlimited, no throttling, and cheap. With a phone number and everything. Over here I have no phone number, I can't text, I can't call. So it even limits me on like, in Thailand I used Food Panda to like deliver like food when I was like sick or drunk or just hungry or whatever. But you gotta have a phone number for that kind of stuff. And since they don't allow me to have that, can't do that. Thought we was gonna have you for a while. No, I gotta really pace myself. You guys know normally I do like 6 hours or more, but unless I end up streaming only like 3 times a week, yeah, you know, to work around the throttles. What I also thought about doing is getting multiple SIM cards and just juggling them. Just about would have given you some options, yeah. Seoul would be great. Well, good. I'll go to Seoul for maybe, if it's on. Speaking of, getting some reception issues, guys. I apologize. Can you guys hear me? We're still live. Maybe I lost. I don't think I'm getting throttled. I think it's just a poor reception area. We're still good, right? Quality back. Okay. Okay. I was like right as I talked about it. So now you guys can definitely see there's more people than stores here, but further up you go, there's more stores than people. Crowds aren't good in Japan? Why not? You mean because of the incident that occurred? Surprising with Japan being so difficult with data, I didn't expect that, yeah. Oh, and the signal getting bad? That's true too. Same thing happens in Thailand. Towers get overwhelmed and whatnot. But you know, it is what it is. We're just trying to adapt to the situations. For whatever reason, if there's a lot of phones in small area, bandwidth gets throttled even if nobody's using their phone. Yeah, I know. One time when I was on Beach Road going to the International Fireworks Festival, I had full reception and everything, and I had no service at the same time. It was crazy. There was a lot of people, but I think they do it in anticipation of events and stuff. Whew. Maybe the towers don't have much capacity, maybe. But we're here during peak hours right now, obviously, so you can kind of see it up there. Oh, all right, well, we're just stopping, excuse me. Oh, Spider-Man's gone. Maybe he fulfilled his contractual obligations with Adidas for the day. Now we're back here. Very cool. Full circle, guys. Or a line, I should say. It's not like they can't afford a true two. Alright, we're going to lean on this a little bit. Oh, I said we were going to go to America More, right? Alright, let's go. Telecoms assholes every country, you're right. Because it's like a necessity and they know it, but also not at the same time. It's like saying there's lots of ramen in Japan, but not for everybody. Well, there's not enough of anything for anybody, for everybody, I should say. But yeah, I think it's all about money, obviously, so they don't want to shell out all the money to make incredible service, because then, yeah, people either A, aren't going to pay for it because it'll be too expensive, or they're not going to make much profit. Who knows? So right across the street, it's America More over there. Oh, hey-oh, fungus. Look who it is. We were just talking about you guys. Well, by you guys, I mean Nomadic Gaijin viewers, usual viewers. What's up, bro? How are you? Namba today, yeah. America Mora, Dotonburi, you know, those spots. So we just walked up and down the Shinsaibashi shopping area. Now we're just gonna walk through Americamora. Check out the spots. Just kind of cut through here. All right. $1943. Korean restaurant with soju and beer. That sounds incredible. I go for soju all day. It's basically because offering good customer service, something's not profitable. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, I'm enjoying Osaka. It's cool. Thank you, bro. Yo, when are you gonna fucking put your retirement in, man? Hurry up. Don't you have like 4 months left or something? Or you're already on like the way out. You just have to wait for it to finish or something, right? You're not still active, are you? What's soju? It's like a Korean alcohol, I think, kind of like wine. Korean wine. The place changed quite a bit since you were there. A lot of places have. They change it all the time. What's different? Give me an idea. Telco. It was shows more profitable for them to spend extra on advertising and getting the competitors' clients. And complicated scam sign-up packages. Really? Well, that sucks. But yeah, man, September's when I got my 20-year letter. Nice. When you get your 20-year letter, that's cool. Soju is my very first Article 15. That's funny. Your first ninja punch. Yeah, I got out. No ninja punches, no NJP. Dude, I almost dropped my phone. That scared me. My second phone, I almost dropped it in the river. No, I only got one counseling. Granted, I did do some underage drinking, of course. I mean, who doesn't? But I didn't get caught. So, I can rest my back a little bit. Oh my God, Asian girls in skirts. All right. Just come here long weekends, far from you walking in like an hour. Shinkansen ride, oh wow. 30-35% of your phone bill goes to advertising against customers rather than providing better service. That's funny. That was your probably got caught, yeah. Nobody gets in shot ever. There was one time where I think I told you guys this story where I crashed my car after we were on standby for humanitarian aid with Hurricane Sandy up in DC, but we ended up not having to go. And I drove from Fort Bragg to Washington, D.C. to see a friend who worked at the American Red Cross that I met in Afghanistan. She's a really great person. And I crashed my car, and I was well outside the radius without being on leave or anything, or pass. So I didn't tell anybody, but I got fucked up, drunk, after the crash, not before, during. But like the next day, woke up, toured DC with her, went on pub crawls, got fucked up, had a great time. Called one of my friends, my unit. She came and picked me up. Her radiator blew on the way back, and we had to call one of her friends to come get us. And we finally made it back to Fort Bragg Monday, like 5 a.m. for a 12-miler, while still hungover with whiplash from my accident. And yeah, good times. I've seen these a lot on the YouTube videos. We're talking about some Monty Python. Your dream woman, trust me. Kira Kitty is also streaming from Osaka, Mr. Sin. Maybe time for a collab. My dream woman. Short Asian tickle bitties, what? She likes girls too. Kira Kitty, I don't know who that is. I'll have to check it out. Yep, he said, okay, right on. All right, I'll have to check her out. Send me a link over on like the Discord to the channel. Maybe I have to follow. Oh, I can take a seat here for a minute. Oh yeah, bro. Holy shit. Oh fuck. Oh. Now I'm just like melting on the side of the street. Oh. Almost forgot I got in trouble for that. Went to Vegas and locked my keys in the car. Had to bust my window and drive back to Pendleton. 6-hour drive, but no window. Because of one drink, 2 lives were inconvenienced. BB. No way you didn't know who that is. Kira Kitty? Did I? I don't think so. Remember guys, I'm really new to like the streaming stuff. By really new, I mean like 7 months in. I don't know people. You know? I didn't know... I don't know. But yeah, maybe. We'll have to raid or get on their radar or something. Do you hear the buzzing? It sounds like Thailand. But the electrical wires, look how organized they are. Oh my goodness. They're all like bundled up, zip ties and stuff. Yeah, not like Thailand, that's for sure. Yeah, Thailand, they're pretty chaotic, if you guys didn't know. And also, hey BB, what's up, brother? Oh shit, that guy just threw some of that car? What the fuck? I got it on video. He threw his umbrella at the car. What the fuck? He's like, oh shit. Cable management in this economy? That's funny. Vegas is way outside the Liberty Zone. So I had to make up a story. Someone busted my car and said, yeah, that's what I said. I didn't say someone busted my car. I said it got recalled. Because believe it or not, there was a recall for Hondas at the time. And I told my chain of command that my car got recalled. And they believed it. And somebody ratted me out to my NCO, but there was no proof. And she was a conniving, vindictive, you know what. And she tried to get a manipulated confession out of me, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I got recalled. So, because somebody had told her I crashed my car. She was like, didn't you crash your car? I'm like, no. Wait till you see Vietnam. Yeah, right. Sent the link on Discord. Okay. Have to give her a follow. Anyway, let's just go. We'll continue on. The buzzing is just like flashbacks of Thailand. Another thing I gotta ask Hazu about is like a lot of these guys out here, I think they're trying to recruit girls. They go up to the girls and just start trying to recruit them. I don't know, to work in like hostess bars or something. Worst part about Vietnam is the fire alarms are broken, so they go off randomly all day. Oh, that's horrible. That happens to me a lot in my house in Vegas. That's one of the things I appreciate about the infantry. They may be idiots, but they aren't snitches. Yeah, that's good. Medical, man, all of them are snitches. It's kind of ironic because we have to live by the limits of confidentiality, but everybody be ratting people out. I remember one time I complained about getting double smoked, you know, double jeopardy. I was late to formation, I got smoked by one NCO, and then we made it to the battalion later that day, and another NCO heard about it, and I said I already got smoked for it, and I complained about it later after I got double smoked, and somebody told whoever that I was bitching about it. I was like, wow, you're petty. But oh, okay, that's what they do. Got it. So this is America Mora, like America Town. Every NCO wants a piece of the action. Yeah, they do. I'm like, sure, whatever. I'll do your little push-ups. No counseling statement, no UCMJ. That works for me. Because there's some real petty ones. Younger alt crowd over here for sure. Huh, that's the first time I've seen that. Girl covered her face. Didn't want to be on stream. First time I've seen it out here anyway. Yeah, it happens in most red light areas. Oh, recruiters, got it. God, it smells so much better over here than Thailand. Yeah. It actually like smells good, tasty. For you. Wow. Love Hotel District. I remember the area sort of, really. Yeah, this is like my third time being over here. I think, something like that. The Wall Hotel. Huh. Already in. Okay. Oh, like a boss. What's up, RJ? How you doing, brother? For a place with love hotels, they don't have any kids. There's a couple right there. Oh, man. How long have we been streaming? 2:48, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, hold on. Lost my chat there for a second. That's exactly why they don't have kids. The hotels provide protection. Yeah, that's good. Should have a ton of clothing retail shops here too. Been to a few places you can buy clothes that fit besides the PX. Well, you're not as big of a guy as I am, so I don't think it's really as much of a problem. I couldn't even find a belt. Like, yeah, I'm a big guy, a fat guy. But like, I was like, come on now. They were like, 3X, what the fuck? Well, let's walk down this street. Yeah, I get my steps in today for sure. King of the Swing, you almost cheered 100 bits, almost. But you put a space in between. So, yeah. But also, hey Roy. So I'm shaped like a lunchbox, short, stocky. People problems. Gotcha. No, I'm just, I don't know. It's kind of a tall box, like almost like a refrigerator, but not that big. Yeah, definitely lots of clothing shops around. That's cool. They're made for bean poles. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, hey Roy, what's up, man? I heard your cousin at the airport heading back. It's very sad. Burnsy, ayo. Subscribing for the 5 months. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the 5 months. Much appreciated, man. Hope you're doing well. Oh, what is going on over here? There's a lot of action over here. Let's walk this way. Got the skateboard. King of the Swing Cosmic Bar is coming back soon. Oh, okay. It's been my pleasure. Thank you, Bernsey. Glad I can bring you guys the entertaining content. They got like a show or something going on here? They're just shooting a music video. I don't know who that is. I'm like that guy. I'm like, I don't know. Oh, go ahead. So Osaka's Degen Square, is it? Miramore Triangle Park. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been here a couple times. I think Hazard and I talked about it at one point. Yeah, I don't know who this is. Triangle Park. Looks like someplace in America where like homeless people would be shooting up. Is that bad? Oh, yeah, it's pretty bad. Zondo wants to go to Thailand in October. You and I will be focused on Vegas. Yeah, let's go. If Zondo wants to go to Thailand, then fuck that guy. That's alright. I'm just kidding. Zondo's the bro. I'll be disappointed if he wants to come back to Thailand over going to Vegas for like a weekend. Oh, they got the cool little takoyaki with the octopus and stuff. Oh, police. Yeah. Yeah. I told you long ago on a road. Am I leaving America, Mora? I think I am. Yeah, we'll 180 over here. Head back up to the rear real quick. Yeah, dude, that'll be cool. Masabo, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Break is over. So clean. Fresh caps. Can we cross here? I don't know. We'll just cross up there. I don't want to be that guy. That guy, Jin. Don't be that guy, Jin. But yeah, Roy, it'll be cool. We'll hit up all the spots in Vegas. And yeah, bro, if I got a room available too, you can stay with me. No problem. That'd be badass. Fucking kick it old school. Go to the bars, the casinos, and all the spots on the strip. Fremont, hit the craps tables, blackjack. It'll be a fun weekend. Yeah, I'll be back in Vegas for TwitchCon in October. At least for like a month. So, because I figure if my math is right, my visa expire, my second 90-day stamp, I should say, will expire after I come back from Seoul. Early October, late September. Most likely early October. And yeah, after that is up, we'll head back to Vegas for TwitchCon for like a month, maybe two, I don't know. We're gonna stream in Vegas too. I'm gonna walk around Strip and all that jazz. I'm gonna get a new SIM card, international unlimited data plan. Something really, really good. So, something I can use here, anywhere, with a phone number and all that jazz. Zondo might not be down. I will be down. All right, brother. Roy, I'm super stoked. Oh man, I wish I could go be in Orlando for the month of October for work. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, why am I walking the street? My pet peeve, bikes on the sidewalk. Other pet peeve, people in the street. Gear. I think that's what that says. Oh, okay, if you're still around November, I might be free. Yeah, I could be there, November. Could be. Because I might just come back to Japan after TwitchCon for winter You know, I want to be here for winter, the snow and all that stuff. I think it'll be awesome. Hold on, let me adjust my stream title now. Oh wait, I've been shooting a while. I might have to stop here soon. Christmas lights in Japan everywhere. It'll be a good time to be there. Yeah, that'll be awesome. Will you show me the cat houses? They're actually outside of town in Vegas. You know, you gotta drive out there. You gotta rent a car, and that's expensive too. I haven't actually ever been personally, but I know about them. I'll just show you around the strip and stuff. They deliver to you. You know. That's cool. I'll pay. Oh shit! All right. Let's go then, dude. Rent a car and then head out there, because I sold my car shortly before I started traveling. So that's too funny though. Too funny. You're gonna be around in June. Gonna be in Yokosuka Atsuki for 2 weeks. June, let's see, April, May, June. I'll probably be here in Osaka. If not, I'll be in Korea for like a week or two, and then I'll be in Tokyo, July, August, September, maybe beginning of October. Yeah, so yeah, I probably will be. You have to hit me up though. It'd be sick. I'll last longer boozing than Zondo. Oh, good. Yeah, 5 shots or 5 tequilas. I had to carry him home basically. I used to say Yokohama. Come by if you're free out. See what I can do. You know, worst case, we'll meet up eventually. If you're in Tokyo or Osaka, might meet up in June. Oh, that'll be cool too, Tacit. I'll definitely be in one of those places. If not Korea. But I'll be around. Yeah. Meet up, have some drinks. Alright, we're about 3 hours in. I don't want to go too ham with my data. So guys, we're going to call it here. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, everybody. Make sure you hit the follow button if you haven't already done so. Help me out. I'm trying to get to 3K. And let's see. Yeah, let's go raid somebody. Kaho's on, Muscle Girl Bar, Cook Sex, Batai Tony. Oh, a girl I was looking at, Milky Puff. Yeah, oh, Zondo's streaming too, that's funny. Meowko's sleeping, I guess. But let's go raid Rob CD. Yeah. Hey, Fungus, glad I caught your stream finally. Have a good one, bro. Thank you for the 200 biddies, bro. I appreciate it, Battle. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Make sure you hit the follow. We're gonna go raid Rob CD. He's like kind of a big streamer, I guess, out here. I don't know who's who, but we'll figure it out. So later, Hephaestus, everybody, Tacit, all you guys, thank you so much. And Burnsy, thank you for the resub. And all you guys, thank you so much. Fungus, thanks for the resub as well, brother. Treadedon, thank you for the gifted sub. And everybody, thank you so much for following. And I'll probably catch you guys on the next one, which will probably be tomorrow with Hazu. So make sure you're here for that. I know a lot of you guys know Hazu, and so we'll be over there for that. She's gonna take me to a new spot I've never been to before. So later, BB. I'll see you later. Thank you, brother. See you next time, Tacit. Yeah, man. Join me up on the raid. Let's get in on this. So, but yeah. And check out the YouTube and the Discord and all that jazz. You guys know. You guys already know. Alright guys, if you can't be good at it. I'll see you guys tomorrow with Hazu. Later.